Hello guys, welcome to today's video. If you're new here, hi, I'm Erica, and if not, welcome back. So excited to have you guys here with me today. It is my birthday week, so I have a few planty surprises to share with you guys today. I just got in some plant mail this morning, and then I have more plant mail coming later this week, so I want to share with you what I got. So for today, I have 2 packages to open with you guys, and then tomorrow I should be getting another package. So if you're interested to see what I got, keep watching. Not sure if I will throw anything else in today's video, but we will see. I might have a few plant tours or something to share. So let's go ahead and open this fun little package. This is a little Etsy order I did. I saw this on Instagram. Someone had bought from this person in the shop. So I saw it and I was like, this is super cute and I must have it. So I just really wanted to scoop this up. I think it's super adorable. So I wanted to share with you guys what I got in this shop. It's not sponsored or anything. I bought this with my own money. It's not gifted. I just really thought the product was cute. So the shop is Born Sick Sage, and this is actually a little sticker. She left a little note here on the back. It came with a little sticker as well, and it's in this cute little box. So let's go ahead and open it. These are so cute. Oh my goodness. Well, look at that, guys. Isn't that adorable? They're little Monstera tie constellation earrings. And I just saw these and thought they were so cute. They're very realistic looking as well. But aren't those going to be so cute? I just love them. So if you're interested, yeah, be sure to check out this shop. It's Born Sick Sage. And she has all different types of earrings as well. She has little alocasia earrings and some anthuriums, all different kinds. I'm thinking about ordering another pair too because these are just way too cute. I got these in the color gold, which I don't know if you guys can see, but they are gold. So check out that shop if you want to get some cute little earrings. So that's my first little birthday surprise I have to share with you guys. And let's go ahead and get to my second package, which is some plant mail. So this next package is from my husband. This is a little birthday surprise he got for me. So I'm so excited to share with you guys what I got. So let's get to it. And this is from Rare Foliage. Let's go ahead and take a look. Here's what the inside looks like. She has a little card right there. That's the name of the shop. I've gotten a couple other plants from her before too, and I ended up really loving them. Right, so I got 2 plants in here. Let's go ahead and take a look. Hopefully I don't cut anything. So here we have a Scindapsus Peasun. This was a mystery cutting. If you were shopping on her live last week, she gave away, I think she had like 14 of these that she gave away. So this is super beautiful. I'm so excited to have this. Love Scindapsus too. They're super easygoing, great beginner plant. Similar to a pothos, they don't really require a lot of light and they do really well in ambient lighting. I have all mine just pretty much in front of windows. So really cute. Let's go ahead and take a look at the next one. These are packaged really well. Okay. I remove this tape. I'm sorry you guys are out of focus. I really should have picked a better spot to record this. I was just trying to make sure we had good lighting. she is, covered in floof. Let's take a peek at what we got. Oh my gosh, it is so pretty. Look at this. This one is a philodendron Micans aria. And this has been on my wish list for a while. Look at this leaf. It has some pink on it. Isn't that just gorgeous? That leaf is just stunning. A couple of the leaves don't have variegation on them. These two don't have variegation on them. This one up here is really pretty. It's got another little splash of pink. I just really love the variegation on these. And this has been a wish list plant of mine for a while, and I just haven't really found any. So I'm so glad that my husband was able to get this for me for my birthday. I love it. So excited to add this into my collection. Let me know what you guys think of my plant mail today and which one is your favorite. I will be hopping on here probably later this week or tomorrow and filming my other unboxing I have. So I have a few more plants coming in the mail later this week. Hopefully it comes tomorrow, so I'll be filming a video tomorrow. But yeah, just wanted to pop on here today and share these with you guys. Let me know which one is your favorite. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Okay guys, so I wanted to go ahead and throw in this little plant chore I'm about to do today. So you might have saw that I propagated these. All I did is I took butterfly cuttings and laid them into the sphagnum moss here and kept them in a little container under a grow light. And they pretty much have outgrown the little container here. So today I'm going to go ahead and get them moved over into little nursery pots. Just not sure if I'm going to keep these for myself or if I'm going to end up listing them. But if you haven't yet, be sure you check out my Etsy shop. It's called Earthy Oasis Plant Shop, and I will put that information in the description. I do have a few plants on there right now, but not very many. I haven't had any sales yet, so I'm excited to have my first sale, so hopefully it happens soon. But yeah, I just figured I'd show you my little process of how I move these over into little nursery pots. So if you're interested, keep watching. Let's see. Since I had this one nearby, I just wanted to go ahead and share what these end up looking like once they get really long. Look how beautiful this is. And I started this one by cuttings too, and now it is really long. They do get tangled easily. I know I can't really show you guys too good since I have the camera mounted over here, but I just think this is a really beautiful plant, but they are a little finicky. So my secret has been keeping it directly under a grow light. You keep the top part of the plant pot under a grow light, they seem to do very well. They do like a lot of light, and for me, I keep mine consistently moist. I don't let them dry out, and I know there is conflicting information out there about that, as some say that you should treat them as a succulent and let them dry out. But for me, I like to keep it moist, and I usually can do that by watering once a week. This is my secret for growing this string of hearts. And let's go ahead and get these little cuttings potted up. So I went ahead and pre-soaked some of this brand of orchid moss. This is my favorite brand to use as of right now. It's very convenient for me to get because they sell it at my local box store. I found this at Lowe's, and it's pretty inexpensive. I think it's like $6 or $7 for this size package. So I can usually get a lot of uses out of that. So I'm going to take my sphagnum moss and I'm going to mix it with some perlite, and I just have it in a little bowl. And let's just go ahead and get started. These do have like a very delicate root system. That one's pretty rooted. Hopefully my camera's focusing pretty well. I'll go ahead and show you guys what the roots look like. They're really tiny. I don't want to disturb it too much. Okay, I went ahead and got most of that sphagnum moss off of there. This is what the root system looks like. And these right here are the little nodes. So if you wanted to propagate the heart leaf, see right here, you can see a little root forming out of that node. But you would just take a cutting, make sure it has a node, and then you root it into sphagnum moss. And that's how I like to do my string of heart cuttings. So I think I'm going to put a few cuttings into each pot. Go ahead and grab a big chunk of this. And I'll probably, for that last cutting, I went ahead and removed some of the sphagnum moss just so I could show you what the roots look like. But I'm probably just going to go ahead and reuse what it's already in. It does have a little bit of mold on there, which is pretty common when you're rooting cuttings in sphagnum moss. So I'll probably just remove the moldy pieces. But if it's still like twisted around the roots, I'll leave most of that on there. Sorry if you hear my TV in the background. Should go turn that off. That's what it looks like. I've got 3 little cuttings right there. Little cuttings still. There's that one. I had a variegated string of hearts cutting in here as well. See that one? I might just pot that up by itself. I have another plant of the variegated string of hearts right now in my cabinet. Alright, so I went ahead and added some perlite to my sphagnum moss as well. And then I'm also going to throw in just a little bit of this Osmocote just so it has a little extra nutrients as it grows. Let's go ahead and add some moss in here. I'm just going to take my little cuttings and arrange them into the pot. Might add a little bit more moss here. And I don't really have like a specific way I'm doing this. I'm just kind of going with whatever feels the best. These roots are so fine, it's just kind of hard to get in there. So then I'm just going to take a little bit more moss and kind of fill in around the roots that are exposed. I think that's good. So there's the first one, and it's not the prettiest, but everything pretty much covered up. I left all the new growth coming out, and then I'll just stick this one under the grow light, and I'll keep it in the IKEA cabinet. If you have an IKEA cabinet, these seem to grow really well in there. I think they appreciate the extra humidity, which is kind of a good thing, but when you're ready to move them out, they might have a little bit of a hard time adjusting. I did start the one I showed you earlier in the IKEA cabinet, and then I moved it out, and it's just on my shelf here beside me under a grow light, and it's doing really well, so should be okay outside the cabinet as well. Let's go ahead and take some more cuttings. Try to get these separated. And again, I'm just pulling off a lot of the pieces that are moldy. Just because they don't really look the best. I don't think it hurts anything, but I just don't think it looks very cute. Have big moldy pieces of sphagnum moss. But again, I don't really want to disturb the roots. You can see this guy, he doesn't really have very many roots yet. Some of them are a little bit more established than others. Another little cutting. It's a rainy day here, so I had a hard time getting motivated today, but I knew my plant mill was coming, so that kind of got me up and motivated to get out of bed this morning, because if it's all gloomy and dreary outside, it's just like makes me just want to like stay in bed and like read. But I finally managed to get myself up and pull together all right, let's go ahead and add our moss and perlite. You know what I just realized? I just realized I didn't add any osmocote to that last one. Let me go ahead and add just a few, and then I'll add. So yeah, let me go. I don't know if I should put all these into one or not. I think I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this might be all I add to this one. You can also, if you want, you can pin these down with a strawberry pin, and then you can also more in here. And you can also like spin these around and kind of pin them down, the longer pieces, so they'll root, which I might do that after I get all of them potted up. We'll just see. But for now, it's looking pretty good. A few little air pockets over here too. I need to get. so there's that one. I'm a little messy, covered in perlite. All right, so let's see here. And we're just gonna do one more, kind of sweep my mess off to the side. I might need to add some more moss to this. All right, so let's go ahead and finish up this last one. Add just a tiny bit of osmosis coat. Let's see here. Put that one right there. Look at that giant ball there. I think they look cool though. All right, so we got one more to do, and that is the little variegated cuttings. This is a very little cutting. I can't remember how my bigger plant's doing. I feel like it's not doing the best. I'll have to show you guys if I remember. But I had a very full variegated string of hearts, and it was just gorgeous. And slowly it just ended up shriveling to nothing. And that was me barely watering it, just kind of leaving it alone, treating it like a succulent. And I just had it like sitting on a shelf, and it just didn't do good. So I'm gonna stick this under the grow light and see if it will do a little bit better if we keep it there. I'm gonna go ahead and put it in my IKEA cabinet as well. Let me go ahead and get my mess cleaned up, and then we'll go ahead and get these moved over to the cabinet. Okay guys, so I went ahead and stuck these on my top shelf here in my Redsta cabinet. So this is my bigger one. I do have a little acrobar that I have a lot of my propagations in right now, and I might end up moving those over there, but for now I'm just going to set them up here because I wanted to show you guys my other variegated string of hearts. And this was pretty much down to nothing, and it's been rooting really well in here. Look how pretty that is. It's getting really long, so I just have this under a grow light and on a little shelf here in my IKEA cabinet. So I might go ahead and add those other cuttings to this, or I might put it on my shop. I'm not sure yet, but I just wanted to show you because this one was absolutely gorgeous, and then it just whittled down to nothing. And here's a little peek at my Anthurium cabinet that I'm working on. I was going to get like a shelf and put all my Anthuriums on there, if you heard me talk about that in my last video, but I've kind of decided to convert one of my cabinets into an Anthurium cabinet because a lot of these just appreciate higher humidity, and I think that they will just grow better if I have that type of environment for them. So right here we have my Anthurium crystallinum, and this is its newest leaf. And if you can see here, it's kind of just like already growing out of the pot, so I'm going to have to upsize that. But I got this one in a plant mail video a couple weeks ago, so I wanted to share that with you guys and show you how it's doing. It's doing really well. Here is one of my favorites, and this is the Anthurium Lux times Radicans, and it's working on a new leaf. Look how gorgeous that is. It's super red. I just love when these emergent leaves come in. So that one's working on a new leaf. I also got in some new anthuriums. My husband's been getting into anthuriums, so we got a few little babies, which I'll try to share with you guys as well. Let me see if I can get to those in here. But yeah, I think that's all I have to show you right now, and I'll keep you guys updated with the progress of this cabinet. I went ahead and moved everything so I could show you in this little prop box we have some new anthuriums that I'll share with you guys really quick. This one is a Doriaki times, if that's how you say it, but this one was from Good Plants, Nice Pots, I think on Palmsteet, but my husband actually bought these because he's just getting into anthuriums. So this one's really cool looking. I really love the Doriaki. I love the veining on it, so I'm excited to see that one size up. And this one is really pretty as well. It's got a new leaf coming in. This is a more darker, I think it's a pap cross. Let me see what he wrote on here. So this one is a dark and stormy TA Crystal Mag and Tim's Black. So super gorgeous. I just love the darker anthuriums now. I know that in my past video I was talking about how I like the sparkly ones, but lately I've been getting into like the pap crosses that are like really dark. So I've been looking for one of those. These next two are from the Green Escape, and I'll have to put the names below because he doesn't have tags on them. But this one's really cool as well. It has that strappy leaf on it. And then this one I think is a crystallinum cross as well. It has the sparkly veining on it, but I will put the name of this one below as well. But yeah, I just wanted to share with you guys our little new anthurium babies, and I'll keep you guys updated on the progress. Okay guys, it's Friday and I just got my package in that I was waiting for today. I'm so glad it ended up coming today. So I'm gonna film a quick unboxing for you guys and show you what plants I got. So this is another order from Succulent Empire. And I've been ordering from them a lot lately. I really enjoy their lives on Palmsteet, and they have some pretty good deals. Here's what the inside of the box looks like. It's a little dirty. There's dirt coming out everywhere, but I'll try to get in here. Oh goodness. Yeah, there's dirt everywhere. And I think all the plants are inside this one thing. But I'm gonna have to vacuum because I have spilt dirt all over the place. All right, guys, so I went ahead and took a break to get this out of the packaging a little better so I can show you guys. But this is a new anthurium. It's an Anthurium crystallinum. I don't think it's crossed with anything. If it is, it didn't specify. I won this one on an auction. I saw this little leaf over here and thought it looked really cute. I kind of thought it was a red crystal, but I don't think it is. So it might just be a regular crystallinum, which I already have. So kind of disappointed. I thought it was going to be a little different. And the leaves are a little banged up, like more so than I thought they would be. So I don't know if they got extra banged up in shipping or if they were just already like this, but yeah, it's pretty rough looking. But this leaf is looking really nice. That leaf looks pretty good right there. And that little one looks really nice. So yeah, hopefully we can get this cleaned up and it'll look a little better. A little disappointed. I just thought this was different. It looked like the veining on here was redder on camera than it looks in person. So I just really thought this was like a red crystallinum, and it just looks like a regular crystallinum. So yeah, a little disappointed with this one, guys. All right, so I was filming and I thought my camera was on, but it actually wasn't on. So I have to refilm this for you guys. But I went ahead and got my Hoyas out, and this one is called a Hoya. I'm not even gonna try it. I'll put the name below. It's a new one to me, so I'm unfamiliar with it. I actually bid on this one in an auction, and I'm a little disappointed because they ended up sending me a different plant. This is not the one I won, but there was a glitch in the system, so I'm not sure if something went wrong or what, but I'll put a picture of the one that I won because it's a little bit different. It was a little bit prettier. I wish they would have contacted me and let me know that they were sending me a different one, because I would have liked to know if they were going to send me a different plant, because I like to know what I'm getting. But it's still really cute. Excited to watch this one grow. And then I got another one, which this is the actual one I won. And this one is called a Hoya Cadatra Sumatra, and I will put that name below as well. It has a little bit of splash on the leaves, and they're really like soft, but they're kind of firm too. It's very interesting. This is probably my favorite out of the two, but excited to have a couple Hoyas to my collection. I'm actually looking for some new Hoyas too, so I might get another Hoya later this week if I can, and then I'll let you guys know if I end up getting that next week. But let me know which one is your favorite. A little disappointed with this plant mill. This ended up not being exactly what I expected, but that's okay because it happens. But hopefully I'll get another plant ordered to replace this one. I kind of want to get a different type of Anthurium. This just wasn't what I was expecting. So I'll probably end up ordering a different one. And I will show you guys maybe next week what I get if I end up getting it next week. But I plan on doing some shopping, a little birthday shopping over the weekend. So I hope you guys have a great weekend too. And I will see you guys in the next video.